They're now rocking RGB LEDs, a new 16,000 dpi sensor, and a few new features. Was it worth bringing back a 10-year-old design? Is the Mamba a wireless gaming mouse worth considering? FreshBooks is the super simple invoicing solution that lets you get organized, save time, and get paid faster. Click now to try it free. Normally, I don't care about mouse packaging because they're usually not worth caring about. The Diamondback was no different. The Mamba, on the other hand, came in a black metal box with no hint of what was inside except for a small embossed Razer logo. First, I tore open the Diamondback box and plugged in the mouse. As I gawked at the mouse wheel, Razer logo, and strip around the edge of the mouse, all moving around in a wave of rainbow, I thought this was going to be my go-to mouse for CSGO for the foreseeable future. The final mouse is my daily driver, and with it, I've risen through the ranks of Legendary Eagle to Global Elite. To check out my review, click here. However, despite its pinpoint accuracy, the feel and build quality pale in comparison to the Diamondback. The textured rubber grips on both sides, the slightly textured plastic of the body, left and right clicks, and the bumpy rubberized mouse wheel with solid steps. But the honeymoon period didn't last long. I find the narrow middle section where the grips are situated too narrow. There's no place to comfortably put my thumb and pinky. As a mouse that can stay planted on the desk, it's fine. In an RTS MOBA or high sensitivity shooter, a soft grip is not that bad. But seeing as how I have to lift almost constantly in CSGO and I have a tight grip on it, I can't get comfortable or accurate, and I decided to move on before my wrist and fingers hurt even more. In the all-black metal container, the shaped foam cutouts held the Mamba, its dock, the detachable cable, and click tension adjustment tool. With bigger grip pads on the sides, a hump that was further forward, and big rounded thumb buttons, it fit great in my hand, even though it was well above my weight preference of about nothing grams. It was comfortable. Out of the box, the clicks feel far too light. This is actually a common complaint against the Death Adder, but this time around, Razer provided a novel solution. On the underside of the Mamba, you'll find two adjustment notches to increase or decrease the click force, and it works perfectly. Just like the Diamondback, the Mamba felt and looked premium. The ability to tilt the mouse wheel left and right is also a nice addition. All the clicks were satisfactory and the lighting effects are just so pretty. In-game, I thought the performance was more than fine. I wasn't aiming as fast as I could with my lighter final mouse, but I wasn't doing too bad. There were some moments that felt a little bit off though, and my tests outside the game confirmed it for both the Diamondback and Mamba, which only makes sense as they use the same sensor. So this is where it starts looking iffy. The sensor initially seemed fine, but the dreaded Z-axis issue that's plagued the Philips twin-eye sensor since like forever is still there. When you lift the mouse, the sensor translates it as movement down and to the right, no matter what the actual physical movement was. At high sensitivity, you can move your cursor to the corner of the screen just by tilting the mouse up and down. For a game like Dota, that's not too big of a deal, but for a high-precision game like CSGO, that's game-ending. Not as big of a game-ender, but still a big deal. The Mamba sensor readouts in wireless mode seem to get spotty when you use advanced custom lighting effects. You can stick to basic ones, but you shouldn't have to. Strangely enough though, playing in CSGO didn't seem to be affected by that issue as much as I thought. At higher DPIs, I think it might just exaggerate it. So your mileage may vary. Overall, I feel like both the Diamondback and Mamba suffered from the DPI race and change for the sake of change. The original Diamondback had a rubber ring around it, and that's what you would hold on to. This one just hurts your hand. So while I love the chroma effects, the build quality is great, and the click force adjustment on the Mamba is really neat, I don't see why they went with a flawed 16,000 dpi laser sensor instead of their tried and true S3988 or 89. And I don't know who the Diamondback is for. Everyone I've asked has found it really uncomfortable. If the Mamba had the same sensor as the Death Adder, I think it could outright replace it, even for competitive games running in wireless mode. And I guess that's where we are. They could have been perfect, but they're not. Just a couple of bad decisions ruined them for me, and at the price they're asking, you could get more real performance from somewhere else. Speaking of finding things somewhere else, Crunchyroll is a site created by anime fans for anime fans. They offer the most current episodes of new shows straight from Japan, like Anti-Magic Academy and Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans.
僕はあの番組が大好きです。
They have a large collection of the most popular anime series like Kill la Kill and Durarara, and all of the content on their site is professionally subtitled. Head over to crunchyroll.com/Linus to sign up for a 30-day free trial of Crunchyroll Premium.
30日お試し期間
Hi, so desu. Our
え
link gives you a whole month of free anime completely ad-free. If you enjoy the many benefits of premium like 1080p streaming, getting new episodes of shows straight from Japan within an hour of their premiere, and being able to stream anywhere, anytime from a variety of devices like your phone, tablet, or game console, you can continue your premium membership to Crunchyroll for only $6.95 per month.
とてもお得
Ah, so desu. So head over to crunchyroll.com/Linus and check them out. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, like it. And if you didn't like it, dislike it. I'm sure you guys know how to do that. And if you want to tell me why, you can hit me up on Twitter at @EdzelYago. While you're at it, maybe consider supporting us directly by using our affiliate code to shop at Amazon, buying a cool shirt like this one, or with a direct monthly contribution through the forum. Now that you're done doing all that stuff, you're probably wondering what to watch next, so click that little button in the top right corner to check out this video where I reviewed the Final Mouse. I think I did that.